Hi, and welcome back to my art and fiction channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a very short story called The Home Genie 5000 Plus. Let me put my cup down and we'll begin. The Home Genie 5000 Plus. She screamed when she saw it. Chloe sipped her cappuccino. It was an old-fashioned drink which made her sentimental. I bet she did, said Maisie. What a horrible homecoming. She's going to sue. Good luck to her, sniffed Maisie. The lawyers will already be clapping their hands over their hoped-for fee. But poor Christie, her home will never feel unviolated. Chloe nodded while glancing around the busy bistro. Cafe society had boomed since the traditional working life had faded into virtual obsolescence. Only a handful of enthusiasts and oddballs still toiled with the daily grind. Oh, and lawyers. Maisie skimmed her teaspoon through the synth cream on her 2 calories only latte, scooping up a dollop and lifting it to her tongue, where it slid over appreciative taste buds. Hadn't she any clue that things weren't right? Chloe said the data reports showed everything to be fine. Isn't that what the Home Genie is for? It takes care of everything domestic, while the owner gets on with enjoying life. It comes ready programmed to carry out 5,000 tasks, and as it's AI, it learns more skills as required, hence the plus. Maisie broke off a small chunk of a 1 cal blueberry muffin and said, I've seen the adverts. So, Gemma luxuriated on her Scandinavian cruise, totally confident that the robot would take care of her home while she was away. And Snaffles was used to the robot anyway, so it seemed kinder to let the robot look after the poodle in familiar surroundings than to house it in unfamiliar kennels. Chloe idly watched the cyber staff rolling from task to task on silent wheels behind the bar. A patron with waist-length dreadlocks was loudly sharing his opinions on how the old-fashioned elite were terrified of the freedoms now accessible to all. Previously, most people had been firmly chained as wage slaves, leaving little time to evolve as poets, flower growers or philosophers, or to pursue whatever it was that gave them personal fulfilment. How dare the proletariat enjoy privileges previously only available to the super rich? He banged on the bar with a clenched fist, and the nearest robot mechanically asked him to cool it. His grinning companion handed the anarchist a nicotine-free smokeless cigarette. Maisie flicked a cake crumb off the table and said, When did Christie get suspicious? She didn't, said Chloe. That's the point. She thought everything was fine until, back from her holiday, she opened the front door and the smell hit her. And the flies. Snaffles hurtled down the hall to greet her, yapping and wagging its tail with all the wild enthusiasm of any love-starved pet. The robot glided to the car to collect Christie's suitcases, as expected, but the overpowering, vomit-inducing stench grew even worse as Christie stepped inside. 4, wasn't it? Chloe nodded. Christie's last words before leaving for her cruise had been, guard the house. The robot took this literally. It downloaded files on home defence and survivalist ideology. You know how all knowledge is available, but not all which passes for knowledge is entirely accurate? The Home Genie 5000 Plus had treated all the information at face value. Maisie shuddered, staring sightlessly at the tabletop. Chloe said, a parcel delivery guy, the gardener, window cleaner, and Mrs. Potts from down the road, all gagged and tied to kitchen chairs, detained on suspicion of home invasion. All 4 were dead from dehydration, though food and water were on the table before them. The download hadn't told the robot to untie detainees' hands so they could eat and drink, you see. So he hadn't. I hope you enjoyed that little story. Leave your comments down below and hit the subscribe button that's in the corner somewhere. That corner or that corner. I always get the corners mixed up. Anyway, thanks for listening and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.